So hello guys, today we are going to talk about how to install Ubuntu on a virtual machine. So VMware is a virtual machine which is used to access operating systems virtually. So today we are going to install Ubuntu virtual machine on our VMware workstation. So let's start this process. So first of all, what I'm going to do, I will download the Ubuntu file from the Ubuntu website. So I will search this one, and this is the official Ubuntu website from where we will download the ISO image of that particular operating system. So, so we will go to the download, and here we can see there is a Ubuntu desktop option. So we will click this option, and then we will go down, and we can see there is a latest version. This one is the latest version, and this is the long-term support. So I recommend you to download this version. Okay. So once we click on the download button, the download process got started. So okay, so it's going started now, and it will take a little time. So I will stop this process because I already downloaded the ISO image. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will try to install that ISO image on this virtual machine. So first of all, whenever we need to create a virtual machine, we need to select this option, create a new virtual machine. So if we already have an existing one, we will take this option, open a virtual machine. Okay. So now we are going to take this option, create a new virtual machine, and click this one. So here we can see we have opened a wizard where we can uh, like cover our configuration part. So first we I will take this typical uh, one. So I will click on the next, and I can see there are three options to install the virtual machine. So I'm gonna take the second one because I already have the ISO image. So we can take the third one also and install the ISO image later. But I'm going to do the second one because I already have it in my PC. So I will click on the next, and here we can type our information regarding the virtual machine. So basically, the full name of that virtual machine I will set as tech IT. Okay. So username is the tech IT, and password I'm going to set. Okay. So I've provided the information regarding that. So I will click on the next button, and here is the virtual machine name, which we are going to see on our VMware workstation. So I will set it as Ubuntu, and there is a path which is already defined for my machine. So I will set it as a default. You can change it by browsing there here. So you can change it from anywhere. So I have set it as a default one, and I will click on the next button. Okay, it's going the path is the is enter another path and try again. Okay, so I'm gonna click virtual machine. Okay, so I will go this one, and okay, so it's showing me of 20 GB, but I will set it as a 100 gigabyte of machine. And I always do the split virtual disk into multiple files option. That I think it is a better option for me. So you can set it as separate virtual disk into multiple files. Okay, so we will click on the next part, and here we can customize our hardware configuration. So let's check. So, so the memory is given to my Ubuntu is 2 GB. So I can set it to 4 GB. I can set it between 1 GB to 8 GB. So this is the field where we can set the configuration of like according to your PC it can be set. So after that we can take the processors. So I can give one more core processor to do this. Okay, So, okay, so here we can see our ISO image is already there, the file which we have downloaded, and we're going to network adapter, and I can see it's NAT, so I cannot do any changes here. Like I can do changes, but I set it as a default, so I will close this one, and okay, so I will click on the finish button, then it will start installing the configuration process. Okay, so starting. So installation process will take up to like 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay, so installing process is started, and we can see the keyboard layout. So I will set it as a English US. Continue. And there is options for updates and other software. So I will set it as a default one, and there are other options where we can download updates while installing Ubuntu, and there is also a third-party software which we need to download. So I will set like check this one also. This will install the third-party software as well. So I'm going to click on continue. Okay, so where is the installation type? Okay, so the default is set to erase disk and install Ubuntu. So we're gonna like check this one, and we will set it as a default one because it is not going to harm your personal computer, as we are installing this virtual machine in our VMware workstation. So we will check this option and click on the install now, and after that the installing process gets started. Okay, we will click on continue. Okay, so here I'm in India right now, so I will set this location as my current location. I'm nearest to New Delhi, so I will set this option in Delhi. Continue. Okay, so we set it as 10 IT. Do it. Okay, password. Okay, so I'm gonna click on continue now. Okay, so installation process has been started. So it will take 10 to 15 minutes from now. So we need to wait for that. And after that, our Ubuntu machine will get installed on the VMware. So let's wait for this. Okay, so install our Ubuntu on VMware. So we are getting this message to restart this machine. So we gonna click on this option and we'll restart the process. Now this process will take few minutes. Okay, so it's showing my username. So I will type password here. Okay, so our machine gets started, and it's showing us about some accounts, which for now I'm going to skip this one. Okay, click on next. You click on next, and it's done. Okay, so now Ubuntu machine has been installed on our VMware. So I will check the connectivity whether it is connected to internet. So I will check it from the CLI. Connecting the DNS. It's connected.